Hey guys, welcome back to my brand new video. Today in this vlog, I'll be showing you guys my manga slash anime merchandise collection. I've been collecting manga since 2018 and I'm quite excited to show you guys what series I've been reading in the merch I have been collecting. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting with this row here is my Gakuen Alice collection. I love Gakuen Alice so much. It's one of those series where I reread and I can't stop reading this story because it's one of my favorite series of all time and it's one of my prized possession collection because it's really hard to find in stores now because it's out of print. And I am so lucky to have this in my collection. And to give you a quick synopsis of this story, the story follows Mikan, a 10-year-old girl from a village who was devastated when her best friend Hotaru transferred to a prestigious security school in Tokyo called Alice Academy. Driven by loyalty, Mikan runs away to the city to find her friend, only to discover that the academy is a government-run institution for individuals possessing Alices and supernatural abilities unique to each person. Upon her arrival, Mikan is discovered by a teacher named Narumi, who realizes she possesses the rare nullification Alice, which allows her to neutralize the powers of others. As Mikan integrates into the school, she encounters Natsume, a troubled fire wielder, and his best friend Yuruka. While the early volumes focus on a comedic school life and the development of friendships, the plot eventually uncovers a sinister stream of lies and buried secrets beneath the academy's facade. The narrative shifts significantly during the time travel arc where Mikan learns about her parents' tragic history and the Academy's manipulative role in their lives. You might think it's a light-hearted comedic magical school series, but it shifts towards a more emotional and sometimes dark turn in the later half, so it's kind of interesting. It's more dark. I also watched the anime of this series and I love the opening song. It's really catching and it's more towards like younger children other than like young adults because the anime only covers like around chapter 27 I think. I'm not really sure, I have to check it out. For the merch I got like the 2 fan book. So this is the first one that just came out, the first part, and then we got this second part. So these 2 covers like the infos on the characters, the stories, and it just shows the illustrations. I'll just show you guys. So it was so much illustrations. Yeah, I actually really love the illustration style. It's really like a fairy tale to me. Yep, so that's the 2 fan books. And then this one is a memorial book which was published after the ending, like when the series was finished. It's kind of cute and I actually like the cover. It shows the teenagers when they're old enough, like they're in middle school now. Or is it middle school or high school? I don't remember. Yeah, it just shows them like what do you call it? Like a side story, I think. And it just shows. And there's also like another illustrations. Well, and just a short story. Oh my, this is so cute. So yeah. And then I got the chapter 25.5, which covers. Yes. I also got the plushies of the main characters because when I found out that they making those Gakuen Alice plushies, I was too excited. So I ordered it from Suigaya, and I just got it. So we got Mikan, our main protagonist. We got Natsume Yuga, and then Imai Hotoru right there at the back. If you can't see her, it's hard to see her because she's all the way at the back. And then we got Ruka Nogi. Yeah, and then just the Alice Stone walks that I just made. So that's my Gakuen Alice shelf collection. On to the next row. The next series is Portrait of Eminem, which is by the same mangaka as Gakuen Alice. You can see, you can definitely tell by the name and the similar illustration. So Portrait of Eminem is an interesting story because on that side we got a masochist and a narcissist. So the main character, I think the female character is a masochist and a male character is a narcissist. So to give you a quick synopsis, the story follows two high school students, Mitsuri Abe and Natsuhiko Amakusa, who both maintain carefully crafted public personas to hide their true natures. Mitsuri Abe is widely regarded by her peers as a Madonna, beautiful, graceful, and the epitome of elegance. However, she harbors a secret: she is extreme masochist. This trait is a psychological bypass of her mother's Spartan love, a rigorous and often physical demanding upbringing. Consequently, a slight of aggression and violent movement directed toward her triggers a submissive state where she begs sweetly for more. She typically returns to her normal state after fainting. And the male character, Natsuhiko Amakusa, is a handsome student who discovered Mitsuri's secret on the first day of high school. He too hides a debilitating quirk. He is an over-the-top narcissist. Natsuhiko is so obsessed with his own beauty that the mere glimpse of his reflection can send him into a flying fit or passionate trace regarding his own appearance. To function in school, he wears thick glasses to blur his vision and avoids mirrors at all costs. So it's kind of interesting. It's so funny at the same time. So after discovering each other's secret, Mitsuri and Natsuhiko form a strange and tenuous bond to protect one another from public exposure. Their relationship evolves from mutual blackmail and convenience into a genuine, albeit eccentric romance. So I only have 4 volumes of this series. It's completed at 6, but the publisher never completed the English, just like the Gakuen Alice. So yeah, I'll just give you some flick through of the pages of overlooks. So I like the details and the illustration. Let's see. So pretty. It's old. It's very old. I think it's made in the 2000s. Yeah. Just flick through. I'll show you the picture. See, look at that face. You can tell she's a masochist. You can tell her nose bleeding and her teeth. So cute. And I'll show you the male character as well, if I can find it. So look at him. You can tell he's a narcissist, see? Oh gosh, so funny. The next series is Mugen Spiral, which is completed in 2 volumes, and it is by the same mangaka as Yona of the Dawn. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis. Story centers on Yayoi Suzuka, a 16-year-old high school student and the 78th successor of the Suzuka line of mystics. Yayoi possesses significant spiritual power, which she uses to protect humans from malevolent spirits, a duty she inherited from her parents who died while performing their spiritual duties. Their conflict begins when Ura, the thunder-wielding prince of the demon world and the son of dying demon king, attacks Yayoi to steal her spiritual energy. Ura believes that by consuming her power, he can save his father and secure his claim to the demon throne. However, Yayoi manages to subdue him using a mystical artifact known as the Cat God Rosary. This rosary seals Ura's true demonic nature, transforming him into a small black cat. Despite the initial enmity, Yayoi takes the feline Ura into her home to ease her loneliness. The narrative follows their invoking relationship as Ura remains by her side, waiting for an opportunity to break the seal and eat her power, while simultaneously acting as her protector against other demons who seek her spiritual energy. So yeah, it's more of a demon and human relationship. The next series I have is Kodocha. It has a similar situation as Gakuen Alice. We got a main character here, Sana, and a male character here, Akito. So it's more like a enemies to lovers relationship, which is cute. This series is one of my prized possessions the same way as Gakuen Alice, and only have volume 1 to 6 and then 8 and 9, only missing 7 and 10, because it's really hard to find, and I found this bundle through eBay. Sana Kurara, a child actress, faces many problems in her classroom, including a major one, her bullying class, Akito Hayama. Sana's outgoing and friendly nature leads her to work towards correcting all of the problems around her. Her meddling irritates Hayama, but at the same time captivates him, just as Hayama's gloomy nature irritates Sana and compels her to change him. As these two opposites attract each other, they face many hardships which bring them closer to a mutual understanding. So if you're looking for like a nostalgic enemies to lovers series, childhood series, just like Gakuen Alice, then this series is for you. The next series I have is My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. It is a video game romance series where she meets with him at the game con, and that's how they start their journey together. So to give you guys a quick synopsis, after her boyfriend cheats on her with another girl he met in-game, Akane Kinoshita learns the hard way the gamer boyfriends can be just as bad as the offline variety. As she vents her anger by beating mob monster to a pulp, she has a chance encounter with Akito Yamada, a guildmate with an afro and no mask. Yamada is unsociable and curt, hardly the type of person to make Akane's fun. However, while his gaming stats might be maxed out, Yamada is inexperienced in matters of the heart and against all odds. She finds herself moved by him, making new friends along the way. Can Akane shake the heart of Yamada and a final boss level high school boy? So she fell in love with him. So I started watching the anime of this series and I totally love it. So I start collecting the manga to see what happens next. And I'm still reading up to volume 4. I'm still reading it. So I'll give you guys some updates on my reviews of this series. The next series I have is Full Moon or Sagashite. I only have 1 to 5 because I got them as a bundle through eBay. And I really love this series so much, especially with the illustrations by Arina Tanemuan. Just her illustrations are so pretty, and I just love the way they illustrate their stories. To give you a quick synopsis, at the tender age of 12, Mitsuki Kiyoyama has a sarcoma in her throat. Through this rare cancer can be cured by removing her vocal cords. Mitsuki refuses because of her desire to become a pop singer and keep her childhood promise to Echi Sakurai, her first love who left for America. Unable to both heal and keep her voice, she allows her health to deteriorate as she accepts her tragic fate. One day, while escaping the home of her music-hating grandmother to attend an audition, Mitsuki meets two shinigami, Takuro Kira and Meruko Yui. Realizing that Mitsuki can see them, Takuro and Meruko reveal to her that she will die in a year. Moved by her plight, Takuro allows Mitsuki the chance to pursue her dream by giving her the ability to transform into a healthy 16-year-old girl. After being chosen for a contract with Sidwick Records, Mitsuki makes her debut under the stage name Full Moon and chooses to pursue her dream music career before her life's end. So it is a wholesome series. It's tragic at the same time because it's really sad. Well, if you read the whole series, you will know. This series is noted for its heavy themes of mortality, grief, and ethics of suicide. As the plot progresses, it is revealed that all Shinigami were humans who took their own lives and are being punished by collecting the souls of others. The narrative shifts from a magical girl idol story into a deep character drama as Takuro begins to regain memories of his past life as a singer in Mitsuki's father's band, and Mitsuki discovers the tragic truth regarding Echi's fate. So yeah, also watch an anime of this series, and I really love the songs she sings. So if you're looking for like a comedic drama, fantasy, romance, supernatural series that conveys music, so in this series might be for you. The next series I have, which is by the same mangaka as Full Moon, is Phantom Fifth Jeanne? I don't know how you pronounce it. The story follows 16-year-old Marian, a high school gymnast who lives alone due to her parents' abandonment. Marian is approached by a small angel named Finfish, who reveals that Marian is a reincarnation of the 15th century French heroine Joan of Arc. Marian is tasked by God to hunt down demons that hide within beautiful works of art. These demons prey on the beauty in human hearts to increase the power of the devil. When Marian seals demon using a mystical rosary and chess piece-shaped pins, the artwork disappears, leading the public and the police to ban her as the Phantom Fifth Jeanne. Her mission is complicated by her best friend Mayoko, the daughter of a police detective, who is obsessed with capturing Jeanne to prove Marian's innocence. So the central conflict intensifies with the arrival of Chiaki Nagoya, a news journey he secretly transferred into 25th Sinbad. Initially, Chiaki acts as a rival to stop Maron from collecting chess pieces, as he suspects Finfish is actually a fallen angel working for the devil. This manga is noted for its shoujo aesthetic characterized by large, expressive eyes, highly detailed, chaotic page layout, just like Full Moon. It also explores themes of trust, parental neglect, and the nature of purity. A pivotal plot point involves the purity of Joan of Arc. The manga argues that true purity resides in a noble heart rather than physical virginity, a progressive stance of its time. There's also an anime for this series, so you should go check it out because I really love the story and the action of it. So check it out. So I just moved those books from a bottom row there to here because it's very low, which I can't reach, and my phone will probably move, so I just put it right here. The next series I have is Shugo Rune, which only have 6 volumes, 1 through 5, and then 7. So I'm missing like 6 and 8, but they're really expensive on the market, and I won't probably get that anytime soon. This story is about the queen of the magical world is selected through a competition in which 2 young witches travel to the human world to gather the hearts of boys who fall in love with them. This time, best friends Chocolate, Miller, and Vanilla Mousse, the daughters of the previous queen candidates, enroll in a human school in order to commence the challenge. Aided by the familiar spirits and mentor Walking Woman, the young witches learn to adjust to human life as each aims to become the next queen. Chocolate, who is popular with boys in the magical world, finds that her strategies do not work well for capturing human hearts. In contrast, Vanilla's quiet and sharp personality seems to make her the center of attraction. To make matters more complicated, a mysterious boy by the name of Pereur seems to be after Chocolate's heart. The 2 witches' friendship is put to the test as the competition intensifies. I really love the mangaka's sophisticated art style and fashion-forward designs, and I really like it goes with like a cute and a spooky aesthetic that draws inspiration from a gothic Lolita fashion and mid-century contour. Unlike many magical girl series that focuses solely on romance, I think this series explores themes of self-identity and female empowerment. Chocolate, who is a brash and outgoing, initially struggles because human boys prefer Vanilla's demure personality. However, the narrative ultimately validates Chocolate's refusal to change her true self to win the competition. I also watched the anime of this series, and I really enjoy a lot. And what I found most compelling in the anime is like the emotional counting system. Unlike many series where love is a vague pair-up, here it is quantified into hearts of different colors, like yellow for surprise, orange for a crush, and a dangerous no for jealousy. It just serves as a clever metaphor for the complexities of adolescent social dynamics. So it's a 4 out of 5 for me. Essential viewing for anyone who appreciates shoujo that balances whimsical charm with a slightly dark, sophisticated edge. If you're looking for a book to read like in a Halloween, whimsical fairy tale love series, then this series might be for you. The next series we have is Mermaid Melody Peachy Peachy Peach, which is a magical mermaid series where This girl named Lucia is the new girl at school. She and her sister want a public bath that's all the rage. When Lucia meets a terrific looking surfer boy, there's just one little problem. Lucia is a mermaid, not just any mermaid, but a princess on an important mission to save the seven seas from an evil force bent on taking control of the marine world. Such a responsibility doesn't leave much time for romance, but Lucia vows to protect her world and win the heart of handsome Kaito. I watched the anime 2 years ago, and there's a lot. I love the songs they sang to defeat the sea demons, and I like the catchphrase, like towards the end of the song. I don't know, I forgot the phrase, but I know like the vibe they're saying. And I think I prefer the anime more than the manga, because you can definitely hear them sing, as in the manga you just read their singing, which is kind of boring, but I still enjoy the story. So if you're looking for like a mermaid magical series that they can sing, then this series might be for you. The next series I have is Dr. Elise, which is a villainous isekai manhwa series where the story begins with Elise, a spoiled and cruel empress in a European medieval fantasy setting. Her hubris and jealousy lead to a tragic execution at the hands of her husband, Liden. Following her death, she is reincarnated in a modern-day South Korea as Songjin Hyun. Haunted by the memories of her passing, she dedicates her life to medicine, becoming a well-renowned surgeon to atone for the lives she destroyed. The plot takes a definitive turn when Song Jin-hyun dies in a catastrophic plane crash. Instead of passing on, she wakes up back in her original body as a teenage Elise years before her execution. Armed with the advanced medical knowledge of the 21st century, she revolves to break her engagement with the prince and save the empire through medical reform rather than political manipulation. Having read this series from start to finish, I can definitely say that it is a guilty pleasure, heartwarming, and somewhat fast-paced story that hits the spot for me. So it's so good that I kept buying more series of this, more volumes of this, and I enjoy the development between her and the prince, and how the prince developed his feelings for her when she reincarnates to her. So I really loved it. In this show we have my Alien Stage collection. I've been collecting Alien Stage collection since last year of November 2025. I started watching it on my free time and I totally fell in love with it. And as you can tell through few of my items, my favorite characters are Ivan and Till. As you can tell from my previous vlogs, I've been rearranging my merchandise because I just love to rearrange them and make it pretty, but at the same time it's very chaotic, which I loved. So we got like a mixture of plushies, small plushies, and then we got like figures, and then we got like some acrylic stands. I'll just show you guys. Whenever I collect Alien Stage merch, like in a blind box, I get the full set, because why not? And it guarantees not getting a duplicate, and you get like the whole characters there. So we got the Sunny Doll series, and then we got like the plushies as they were kids in the Annick Garden setting, and they each have, well, I think except for Luca, they each have like a, I don't know, like a accessory band thing. So for Missy, I think she got, I think that's Sua, like Sua. And then Yuna's got like a, I think that's Luca puppy. And then Sua got Missy animal form. For Ivan, he got Teal, like a wolf Teal, and Teal got a guitar as his accessory. At the back, we got the acrylic stand of the 6 main characters there, which is from the Annick Garden collection, which is really good. And then we have Ivan and Teal acrylic stand, which is the Love Hate series. And then we got 2 acrylic stands of Teal and Ivan. And then I got the photo cards I got 4 photo cards, which is Ivan and Teal, but I like to display it over here, which is really nice. I just put the Alien Stage art books and the binder down here, because if I pull one of them out, it might knock the entire merch out, and I don't want that to happen. So I just put it down here and show you guys, and it's easier for you guys to see. So I bought this binder from Temu because I wanted to put all of my Alien Stage photo cards here, because I got a lot of Alien Stage photo cards. Some of them is official, so I put the official ones at the front, and then I put like the Lomo cards I got from AliExpress just right here. And then I also made like a custom Polaroid cards, which I printed off at Kmart and then just placed it here, because I like to make like a Polaroid style just here. So yeah, that's my, and this is the like a ticket form thing it comes with from the Annick Garden collection. And then there's like a stickers there from the normal card pack. And then the next one I have is the official art book of this, and it comes with the art book. Unfortunately, it does not come with the limited edition I think it's A4 artworks. I'm not sure, but it just showcases like to each round of the Alien Stage, and it's in Korean, because it only comes out in Korean, and I think like around March or February there's gonna be this, and there's an art book coming up in English, so I shouldn't wait for that. Yeah, it just shows you all the arts, and it's just pretty to see when you're finished watching the Alien Stage. Yeah, so we got like round 1 of this, and it just shows you like the character profile. Oh, it's so good. We got round 6. Yeah, this is so much. It's kind of sad. I don't think, yeah. And then there's just some illustrations, which is really pretty. See, so yeah. So that's the art book. And then this is the art book I was talking about. I think it only compiles with only round 6 drawings. I think because let's just have a look through. I love the drawing and the sketching. It's really pretty. Hopefully there's another art book coming because this only covers the drawings up to round 6. So that's my whole collection. And I'm hoping to get more merch for that. The next series I have is Yona of the Dawn. It's a shrine that I have because it's a long shoujo series I have, and I watched the anime first, and then I read the manga because I love the anime so much. Once upon a time, the kingdom of Kodocha was ruled by a red dragon in human form. By his side, 4 warriors imbued with dragon blood helped him lead the kingdom in prosperity. Time passed, and this tale became a legend to tell children. As the sole princess of Kodocha, Yona lives a life of lavish ease, in love with her cousin Suwon and protected by her bodyguard Son Hawk. She wants for nothing and remains enshadowed from the harrowing reality outside the castle walls. Contrary to this peaceful illusion, Kodocha is about to undergo a political upheaval. After her beloved Suwon stages a bloody coup and murders her father, Yona is forced to flee with only Hawk by her side. Though surrounded by enemies on all sides, the banished princess still yearns to save her kingdom. Her solution comes from an exiled priest. He tells her that her only hope is to find the 4 legendary dragon warriors. Guided by this seemingly fictitious myth, Yona sets out to find these warriors, determined to restore her kingdom. So it is more like a political action series rather than a romance because it just conveys more action. And this character, she goes from a naive princess to a strong, brave, independent woman where she likes to save her kingdom. We got the fan book which dives into the character profiles and what's in Japanese because they only have it in Japanese. Talks about each of the characters and then the story so far. It's interesting because I wanna read it, but I can't. I can read some because I know how to read hiragana and katakana, but I can't read kanji. It's too hard to read. Yeah, and then just shows you like an AU version of Yona. It's kind of sweet, like the 4 dragons spend time together. Oh wait, yeah, it's so sweet. Yeah, so that's the art book. Then we have the magazine. I only got the magazine because of Yona cover, and it comes with the posters, which I'll show you later. The last merch I got for Yona is this beautiful illustration editions of Yona. It's really big and it's a 20th anniversary. I actually love the illustration there. It just shows, just the same. It just shows the illustration. So I like the texture of this, and then it shows it's in a big. I'll just give you a big view. It's just illustrations. It's pretty. So yeah, it's hard to get because it's a 20th anniversary and they're really expensive. You can get this through a reseller, or you get it from like a proxy website, which I did because I love the 20th anniversary edition. So yeah, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. It's a bit messy. The next series I got is Fruit Basket. A main character named Toru is an orphan with nowhere to go but a tent in the woods until the Soma family takes her in. However, the Soma family is no ordinary family and they hide a grave secret. When they are hugged by someone of the opposite gender, they turn into animals from the Chinese zodiac. Now Toru must find Kyo, this is Kyo, and Yuki Soma hide their curse from their classmates, as well as their friends Arisa Otomi and Saki Hanajima. She is drawn further into the mystery world of the Sumas. She meets more of the family, forging friendships along the way. But this curse has caused much suffering. It has broken many Somas. Despite this, Toru may just be able to heal their hearts and soothe their souls. I love the background stories of each character. It's really sad, and I love how Toru confronts them and soothes their hearts out, and how everyone's able to love Toru as she's like a protector of them, and she's really sweet. She's not like one of those main characters where she's like useless, but she's different from the other series, and she's really sweet. I love her so much. That's what people likes about her. I also got the complete anime illustrations of the Fruits Basket, which dives into the anime story, and I love to read it whenever I finish reading the anime. So I'll just flick through some pages so you guys can see in the future. It's kind of it's good to read whenever you're finished with the anime. The next series I got is Marmalade Boy, which is completed in 5 omnibus volumes. Originally, it's published by Tokyo Pop in 8 volumes, but now that 7 Seas licensed this series, I bought this in a collector's edition. The quick synopsis of this series is that all Miki wanted was an ordinary family, and that's exactly what she had until her parents decided to move in with another couple and turn Miki's world upside down. All she lives in a house with 4 parents and her totally cute stepbrother Yu. It's bad enough being brought into her parents' strange soap opera, but Miki will star in a soap of her own as she deals with with friends having affairs, trying to survive in school, and ending up torn between her longtime crush Ginta and her new stepbrother. I finished reading this series long time ago and I enjoy it. I also watched the anime, which you definitely have to watch. I really enjoyed that much. The next series I have is Shugo Chara, which is complete in 12 volumes, but I'm only missing volume 11. And I don't think I'm gonna get volume 11 in the near time. The story follows Amu Hinamori, a student of Seiryo Elementary who is perceived by her peers as cool and spicy. A tough, stoic exterior she adopts to mask her extreme shyness and insecurity. Desperate to be her would-be self, Amu makes a wish that results in the appearance of 3 colorful eggs in her bed. These hatch into guardian characters, Wan, Miki, and Sue. These tiny beings allow Amu to perform character changes and character transformations. granting her the power to manifest her hidden potential. Amo is soon recruited into the Guardians, the school's elite student council, where she takes on the role of the Joker. Alongside members like Tarase Hotori, she tasks herself with purifying eggs, the corrupted dreams of children who have lost hope. The narrative intensifies as Amo faces the Easter Company, a shadowy organization seeking to embroil a magical egg said to grant any wish. This conflict introduces the complex antagonist Ikuto Tsukuyomi, a teenage boy bonded to a cat-like character Yoru, whose mysterious motives and Humpty Key create a deep symbolic connection to Amu's Humpty Lock. Ultimately, the series is a coming-of-age tale about the courage required to embrace one multifaceted identity. I can definitely say that this series remains a high-quality recommendation for readers seeking a magical story with psychological depth. While some critics find the elementary school setting slightly at odds with the mature romantic subplots, well, this series is praised for its originality, beautiful art, and the universal relatability of its identity theme, which I like. Unlike almost both sides' personality, cool, spicy sides to like a shy, girly thing, which she wants to be. Yeah, I enjoyed the series a lot. I also have the omnibus edition of Shugo Chara in Japanese because I wanted to get I wanted to get it just for the cover because it's really pretty. And I heard they're reprinting this in a omnibus form in a anniversary edition, which I'm excited. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it because I already had this, so I don't think I'm getting that in the meantime. The next series I got is Colette Decides to Die. I haven't caught up with collecting it, but I am in good progress of reading this series. This story follows Colette, who is the only doctor in her village and has earned the trust of many. However, an overwhelming amount of work has left her exhausted and desperate for a break. Wanting to discover a place where her heart could be at peace, she jumps into a well. Colette wakes up and finds herself in the land of the dead, ruled by the god Hades, who is in charge of judging the souls in the mist. But Hades has fallen ill, causing his servants to beg Colette to treat him. Unable to ignore their demands and Hades' condition, it is up to Colette and her skills to look after men and help him return to his duties as the Lord of the Dead. This series was exactly the heartwarming, cozy escape I needed, a refreshing take on the overworked protagonist trope that I honestly found deeply relatable. And what I love about the series is that I love the main character Colette. She is the independable, strong-willed, and skilled doctor, but she's also completely overwhelmed by her duties in her village. Her burnout felt real, and her journey to finding balance between helping others and caring for herself is the heart of the story. So she's a hardworking girl, unlike the people in her village. They're kind of like giving more work. Like I love the slow burn romance between these two characters. Well, it's sweet. It's not forced and overly dramatic. It builds on a mutual respect and a shared understanding of loneliness. Hades is boring but surprisingly gentle, and watching him open up to her is adorable. The art style is soft and detailed, perfectly matching the fluffy feel of the story. It has a very calming cottagecore atmosphere, especially when focusing on life in the underworld. So, actually, I love the relationship between these two, which I enjoy a lot. And I can't wait to get volume 5. It's already out, but I didn't buy that for a long time, so I should probably get that soon. The last section I'm showing you is the manhwa. I've been collecting manhwa since the end of 2024 because I love reading Korean comics, which prompts me to buy more manhwa series there. Most of them are manhwa except for their small little this corner because it's a small section of the novel. So yeah, let's get into it. In this area we got Under the Oak Tree comics, this version, the manhwa version, and this one is the novel which I read in the previous video. The story begins in earnest 3 years after the disastrous wedding night, during which Riften departed immediately to lead the Red Dragon campaign. Upon his triumph return as a war hero, Riften claims Maxie and brings her to his fiefdom of Anatole. The core of the novel focuses on Maxie's gradual transformation from a sheltered, silenced victim into a capable, noble woman and aspiring mage. While the relationship is marked by intense passion, it is also defined by significant miscommunication. Riften's overprotectiveness often borders on obsession, while Maxie struggles to believe she is worthy of his devotion. Set against a meticulously detailed medieval backdrop, complete with intricate currency systems, fertile politics, and a diverse bestiarian monsters, the saga follows the couple as they navigate external threats from dragons and political rivals while battling their own internal scars. Ultimately, the narrative serves as a poignant study of resilience, showing the true empowerment comes from self-discovery and the courage to face one's past. So I love the illustration. I won't flick through a lot because there's some intimate scenes there, like, you know, kissing and stuff. So yeah, I like the illustrations and the comic format, and it's in a beautiful edition comic in a hardcover. So that's volume 1. And then I got volume 2. It's hard to pull out. I got volume 2, and this is my book. Like almost done reading volume 2, and volume 2 is coming out like later this year. I love the development between Riften and Maxie, and I love the title font. It's really pretty. It really suits the vibe of this story. And I like this what do you call this, like a strip image of Maxie looking through the window. It's pretty, and I already told you about how I like the covers, and I love like the quotes from the book and the pattern, the oak leaves patterns. Yeah, so it's really pretty. The next series I have is the Broken Ring. This marriage buffer anyway. The reason why it's in the box, cause for Korean manhwas, they do like a limited edition box where it comes with the book obviously, but what it's good about the limited edition is they include like freebies like photo cards, acrylic stands, a mini illustration style book, and just like a freebies, which I love to collect. And I collected this before the English publisher decided to license the Broken Ring. I'll just show you the freebies they provide. Wait, let me put you down. So this is what it looks like inside. So this is volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. So let's go through volume 1 first. Volume 1, you get a book. There we got a manhwa book. we got an illustrative card. I got the Polaroid style card, but I put them in a binder, which I'll show you later. Also got a cardboard art as well. It's also on my wall, which I'll show you later. Yeah, so most of my freebies are like hanged on the wall or it's in a binder. Yeah, which is why I only have these two in the book so far. And then in volume 2, this volume 2 obviously, and then another line drawings collection. And then it's the same, like the same with the Polaroid photo cards. It's just in the binder. It's still the same. Yeah, I got the one. I'm gonna have to pick it up. Yeah, it's just a manhwa, and then the line drawing collection. Yeah, most of the freebies are on my wall and my binder. Yeah, that's why it's not in there, because I love to display all of my freebies in the binder and my wall. The next series I have is How to Win My Husband Over, which this is volume 3 and then this is volume 4. I don't have volume 1 and 2 because it's really hard to find and they're really expensive on the market. So if I found them in really good price, like I'll definitely get them, but not at the moment because it's not a priority for me to get them. The synopsis is: to protect herself from her abusive adoptive family, an orphan mastered the act of being gleeful and a submissive daughter. When she dies in an accident, she believes that she is finally free. However, fate cannot be cruel. She is reincarnated as Ruby, a minor villainess for a novel who grows up in a violent household and dies at the hands of her husband. Ruby's father, the power-hungry pope, wishes to ruin the kingdom by marrying Ruby off to the mightiest knight, Isaac, and having her poison his beloved sister, Elenia. But Ruby knows his plan will ultimately fail, and no member of the Borgias family will escape Isaac's wrath and revenge alive. In order to prove her innocence when the time comes, Ruby must act as an oblivious and docile wife, for only by winning her husband over can only she hope to survive. The series challenges the reader to look past the romance and acknowledge the labor of the victim trying to find this safety in a world that has already decided her guilt. While the pacing in season 1 can feel slow as it establishes the iceberg of Ruby's trauma, season 2 delivers a powerful emotional catharsis that justifies the earlier angst. So I really love the illustration for this series. It's really pretty and I love the development between Isaac and Ruby, which I love. And it's so cute. And now I'm gonna show you what's inside of each of the limited edition. For limited edition for volume 2, it comes with a like a transparent, seems like a bookmark. It's just, yeah, I like the interior design of the envelope. It's pretty. It's just the scenes of Ruby's new home garden, the fountain. Got Ruby there, Isaac, and then both of them. So cute. And then the next one, it's hard to take this out because it's really thin. The next envelope is the same thing, but we got her brother, which he is disgusting. I don't know why the creator or like the people making this merge put them there. It's really annoying. That's Ruby. There's her brother. that's just yes. I don't want to talk about that. And then we got like an A5 size photo card. Here's one. There's another one. I got more, but they're just hanged up on my wall. I really love like these designs around the edges. It just really shows sophistication and elegance at the same time. And then we got, it seems what, like a fashion magazine. I think, yeah, so it just shows you. Oh wait, give me a second. It just shows you the outfits they wear. Part one. I just love how they include that in the limited edition. Yeah. And then we just got the volume 3 manhwa. In the limited edition for volume 4, there's like more goodies than volume 3. So we got the acrylic stand of Isaac and Ruby. They're so cute in the kitty forms. And I just put them in front of the box sets. They're just to add decorations to my show. And then we got, seems like a bookmark. So we got Ruby here, and then the other side we got Isaac. And then we got them hugging. I think that's him comforting her. And then we got, seems like a, I don't know what you call it, but you can see most of the scenes. I don't know what it's called, but it's really cute. That just comes with the acrylic stand. I just keep it because it's just a memory. Oh, let me just put this out here. And then we got like a cloth thing. It looks like it's for glasses, but I don't think I want to use it because it's very special and I don't want it to dirty it out. And then we just got the manhwa. The next series I got is Flirting with the Villain Star. Well, this is the last volume limited edition because I wanted to get the last volume because it has a lot of freebies there, so I'll just bought that and don't worry about the rest. This story begins in a popular web novel, Bridget Wants to Be Happy. Princess Yonika is a side character doomed to a tragic end, but when a woman is reincarnated into the story as Yonika, she resolves to change her terrible fate and escape death. Unexpectedly, she has joined the narrative at an earlier point in time. Both the main characters and the villain have yet to be born. Yonika successfully derails the story from its intended course by preventing the abduction of her sister Terenesia by Eurenian, the king of Belcourt, a plot point that would have set a series of tragic events in motion. However, Eurenika's plan goes awry when Eurenian kidnaps her instead and takes her to his nation. Given that the air of Belcourt is thick with magic and toxic to Eurenika's weak body, she resorts to her final strategy. Originally, Eurenika went on to marry Lady Elodia and Father Dika, the villain of the web novel, who led an entire slew of characters to their deaths. Now Yonika must rewrite history and prevent Dika from ever existing by seducing his father and making Iridium marry her instead. Yeah, so it's an interesting series. It's another reincarnation series I love. It's just like the other series I have. And now I'm showing you what's inside of this. Most of the freebies are in the binder or on the wall, which you see why it's not that many in there. So we got like a what do you call this? I don't know. I'll just say a photo card. of Yamanika's daughter Yuni, which she was born in the last volume. And then we got like a transparent card of the priest, or I don't even know his name. It's been a long time since I read this series. And then I think this one comes, I forgot. This one comes with acrylic stand, which I love to have. It's the family. Oh god, that's so cute. And then we got the last volume of this series. It's cute. They're all sleeping except for Iridian and Uni. They both have red eyes. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I will reread it again in the future. And then we have the Birkin ring. This made you feel anyway in English, which I already talked about. And this is the covers in English. The next series I have is Father, I Don't Want This Marriage. The synopsis is a girl named Lady Juvaline wasn't in love, yet love struck full, clinging onto her disinterested lover Mikhail, and forever yearning for her affection from her indifferent father Riges. So it came as to no surprise that after she was framed for attempted murder, both of the most important men in her life turned their backs on her, leaving her to die. This is how the story goes. When a woman from modern day Korea finds herself in the body of a pitiable, villainous Julian, she sets out to change her fate. First thing on the list, break up with Mikhail and set him free. However, this leaves the spot of her prospective spouse open. So Regis begins to looking for another suitor, and the first candidate on his list seems to be notoriously bloodthirsty crown prince Maximilian. For Julian, anyone would be better than marrying the sadistic tyrant. Thus, she proposes a contract relationship with her father's student, Max, because not what she does not want to marry that man. And I quite enjoy this series so far, and I hope to get volume 6 in the future. The next series I have is The Abandoned Empress. From the moment of her birth, Aricia was told she would become the empress. She trained every day, all so that one day she would stand as an equal beside Crown Prince Rivalis. But her efforts were in vain. Hated by Rivalis, she is cast aside in favor of the otherworldly girl, Jeanne. Now a mere queen in charge of governmental affairs, her happiness, pride, and family are stolen from her. In the end, she is executed by the very man who held her heart. However, what awaits her is not the afterlife, but the world of 7 years ago. Armed with the knowledge of future events, the forsaken former queen sets out to change her fate and hopefully reclaim the life she had never had. So, I have not read this yet, so I won't be able to explain this further. The series I have is Why Reliana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. It is another reincarnation manhwa where when Park Yuna dies in a modern day Korea, she awakes in the body of Reliana, the eldest daughter of the Novuk's rich baron. I don't know how to pronounce that. However, this is no ordinary world. It's the exact same one as the novel she once read. Beloved by her family, it would seem as though she is in a fairy tale. But Reliana is far from the main character. She is a mere plot device, whose murder at the hands of the fiancé instigates the entire story. Reliana has no intention to accept her fate quietly. She sets her eyes on someone in a position of great power, the Duke's rich male protagonist, Duke Noah, aiming to completely change the original story. Using her knowledge of future events, Reliana offers information to Noah on the condition that he acts as a fake fiancé. But the Duke's two-faced nature throws wrench in her plans. Yes, so I found the story of Yona to be refreshing and really take on the reincarnation genre, where the heroine's sharp intellect and her entertaining, snarky chemistry with the Duke made for a truly captivating read. So I really enjoyed that. The next series I have is Who May Be a Princess. This story follows a woman reincarnated as Athanasia, a tragic princess destined to be executed by her cold father, Emperor Claude, at age 18 in a novel. To survive, toddler and Athanasia plots to escape the Ruby Palace, but accidentally charms her father, ultimately the story's tragic trajectory. So it's a cute series, and I love it. And I found this series to be visually stunning and emotionally resonate the isekai narrative that masterfully balances the high-stakes tension of surviving of death sentence reincarnation with the heartwarming gradual softening of a cold emperor father. So I just love the development between these two. At first, they're not like good, and as soon as the situation happening, he starts to see her as his own daughter, and I really like the dynamics as well. It's really cute. And then we got the novel of The Villains Are Destined to Die, which I'll talk about that when I show you the manhwas. The next series I have is Finding Camellia. Camellia was a flower born of a god of wrath. Her face more ethereal than any other. When she was a child, a wealthy noblewoman took her and forced her to be Camellia's Belle, the second-born son of the House Belle. From that day on, her life was no longer her own. For years, Camellia has lived to protect the position of her older brother, Kieran, even though this does not benefit her at all. With nowhere to run, she obeys her mother's orders, burying herself deep beneath a facade of lies. As she begins to cross paths with Chloe, the heir to the Grand Dukedom, she continues to hope that someday she can reclaim what was once hers, the life of Camellia. I really enjoyed this series. I love the effect, like the title name effect. In the front cover is really pretty, and the thick flow of this, it's so nice. So this is the first volume, and I can't wait to read the rest of the volume. Well, I can't wait to buy volume 6, which will come out in the future. Sorry about the lighting, because I've been filming this for like over 2 hours now, and I'm really tired, but we can get through this. We have this section to do, and then we have that section. No, don't worry about that one. That's just a small section of the novels. So yeah, I will go through this real quick. The next series I have is The Marriage of Convenience. And the quick synopsis is, after being cast out and dying in squalor following the death of her husband, the formerly cold and spendthrift Countess Bianca is miraculously reincarnated as her 80-year-old self, prompting her to proactively secure her future by transforming her cold transactional marriage into a genuine alliances and producing her with her husband, Count Zachary. The art style for this series, it's gorgeous, with the expressive characters that enhance the emotional weight of the story, and it is a mature, steamy romance that tackles themes of responsibility, power, and genuine affection. And I like the relationship between Bianca and Zachary. The next series I got is My Gently Raised Beast, which is a cutesy story about a girl named Blondina who discovers she is a long-lost princess. Facing ridicule in a palace, she finds companionship in a black cat named Almond, who is actually a powerful talking divine beast. As they grow closer, Almond transforms into a handsome, protective, but possessive man, which I love. So she's so cute, actually, yeah. And I love how she faced many hardships and she already achieved that. The next series I have is Villains Are Destined to Die, which is another villainous reincarnation series which everyone loves, so it doesn't need an explanation. And I also got the novel. So no, there's no explanation for these two, which everyone will know already. The next series on this shelf is The Villainess is a Marionette. It follows a modern woman reincarnated as Kayana Hill, a beautiful princess and a villainess destined to be manipulated and killed by her brother Vigef in a novel. Armed with knowledge of the plot, Kayana plots to escape her tragic fate by taking control, turning tables of her enemies, and navigating palace intrigue to secure her freedom. The artwork is so pretty. It features like an intricate detailed clothing and a beautiful character design. And what I love is the main character, Kayana, is praised for being intelligent and proactive in navigating palace politics rather than relying solely on others. And she's really pretty, and she's a strong-willed woman that she never gives up, and she finds a way to find her freedom. So yeah, well, I had to read more of that. The next series I have is A Business Proposal. I only have 5 volumes and it is complete in 10 volumes. So this story follows Henri, an employee who goes on a blind date disguised as her witch friend to scare the suitor away, only to discover the date is her company CEO, Khan Temu. To avoid his grandfather's arranged marriages, the determined CEO proposes a fake relationship, leading to a chaotic office antics. So it's more like an office relationship this is like for older women. So if you want to read this, so it's not recommended for kids to read this because it's an older adult series. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, and I enjoyed it so far. The next series I have is I Tamed My Ex-Husband's Mad Dog, which is a dark fantasy and romance manhwa where a protagonist, Reinhardt, is transported back in time to rectify of past failures. The narrative follows Reinhardt, a noble woman who seeks bloody retribution against the crown prince who orchestrated her father's death and discarded her. To achieve her revenge, she tames a feral young man named Wilhelm, who in her previous life was the crown prince's most lethal weapon, known as his mad dog. I enjoyed this series so far, and I just love how he takes orders from the female because he really loves her. As I read through all the volumes, and he gets really possessive, like he doesn't want anyone to take her away from him. So I love it. I really love it so far. The next series I got is My Secretly Hot Husband. The nobles whisper and take pity on the lovely yet unfortunate Letira Gray, who was forced to marry a monster. Considering their contempt for Lord Eden, no one believes that a tender girl should endure a torturous life with a heinous murderer who must cover his repulsive face. But to everyone's surprise, Letitia rejects even the most handsome officers of Ingrid returns to her husband. In truth, a woman from Korea inhabits the body of Letitia in this fantasy world. Letitia's uncle promised one of his daughters to the hostage, but given Erden's reputation, he sacrificed his needs Letitia instead, while Letitia imagined the vow Erden would eventually kill her. The man she meets is nothing like the rumors. Moreover, when Letitia sees his face for the first time, her knees weaken and tears well up in her eyes, for Erden is the most beautiful man she has ever seen. So this series is visually stunning and refreshingly witty isekai romance that subverts the beauty and the beast trope through its intelligent, business-savvy heroine and a charmingly modest male lead, making it a standout entry in the modern fantasy genre. The illustrations are stunning, and I just love the personality that Erden has, which is cute, and it's interesting. I'll just show you the rest of series quickly because I'm just really tired. I just want to get this over. So we have King the Land, which is like a prequel to the Korean drama, which is cute. And then the last series for the books is What It Means to Be You. I'll show you guys the posters I have on this wall. So we got Yona of the Dawn, which is the official How to Win My Husband Over. And then we got 3 posters of the Berkeley Reed, which comes from the limited edition. Father, I Don't Want This Marriage. I don't know this series, but I found it really cute. We got Dr. Elise, Flirting with the Villain's Dad, How to Win My Husband Over. And then I got these 2 from the limited edition box sets, and this one I just printed out because I wanted to have like a match one with those 2. And then we got the Alien Stage Any Plus Cafe poster. Well, I printed it from Kmart because I wanted to have the posters. Yeah, I actually like the character designs of the cafe. It's really cute. And then we got Flirting the Villain's Dead. And then I just print this off. It's like I just printed it off because I saw this on Twitter. And whatever. And then we got Low Titan Trail Light. I went to Photo Season and they're making like a collaboration with the Bone Tune where they include Low Titan Trail Light, where you take photos with the characters. Yeah, that's why I got that. And then we got Luca and Yona poster. Another alien stage, we got Ivan, and then all the characters. And then we got the Enoch Garden posters with each of the characters. And then I printed out the characters. That's the end of my manga anime merchandise collection. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. And I know it's a long video. It's actually my first time vlogging my collections of what I got. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you in another video. Bye guys!